Ecchi.
If you've been following the channel for the past 3 weeks, or been an active member of the adult gaming community, you'll be aware that Valve has been working on some features and content filters to implement into the Steam store that will allow users to curate the kinds of content they see on the platform. This was great news for adult game developers until recently, where games that featured even slightly suggestive content had their content reviews delayed. Darker Studios brought this to light as they had repeatedly had their early builds for negligee love stories disregarded. However, today things seem to be taking a drastically better turn, as in a post titled Progress Update on the Steam blog, there are details on the new changes that will be arriving onto the Steam store. Whilst not encompassing the entirety of the planned features that were listed in the previous post by Valve, the update provides news regarding the developer and publisher homepages, which grant users easier access to games and news related to specific games developers or publishers. Steam has expanded features regarding the filtering of mature and now adult content. If you search the store for something and a title is deemed too mature by your store preferences, the result will be excluded and detailed on the search page. There is also news on the expansion of tag filter features. Steam previously allowed you to ignore individual games and product formats, though now users have the ability to filter out a maximum of 10 user-generated tags for games, meaning you will not see any games that feature even one of the tags you choose to ignore, as opposed to using them to influence the recommendations engine. If you choose to ignore specific publishers or developers, Steam will now obscure the specifics for filtered titles and provide reasons as to why a title is filtered in the search. Steam now requires developers of games with violent or sexual content to describe the content within the game, with the aims to use the information to help users decide whether a game is suitable for them. Valve stated, "We think that the context of how content is presented is important, and giving a developer a place to describe and explain what's in their game gives you even more information when browsing and considering a purchase." The description developers or publishers submit is displayed on both the store page and the page before the store listing, asking if you would like to view the store page. Lastly, Valve also stated that they are actively removing developers that abuse Steam's systems, like trading cards for monetary gain. If you would like to be able to view adult content on Steam once it's available, open your Steam account details page and click Preferences. You'll be given a selection of tick boxes based on the maturity of the content, with adult-only sexual content located at the bottom of the section. It's also on this page where you can filter out specific tags for games that you aren't interested in seeing on the Steam store. This is a major step for the Western adult video games market, and whilst a small step, it's a small step for one of the largest outlets possible. This move will benefit both Valve and many publishers and developers of adult games, and I for one am excited for the future. I hope for the opportunity to one day receive a notification that a friend has started playing a game on Steam that's of the same caliber as Honey Select or Euphoria.